Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm very excited because I'm finally getting to do my Nightworms 2021 unboxing. So this package was delayed. It is currently September 20th as I am filming this. This is the day that I received this in the mail. It was delayed, I'd say about maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks from when we would normally get this package, but the people at Nightworms were very kind. They kept us notified of all of the shipping delays as they were happening, so no big worry there, and I'm very, very excited to get this package. I have a very good idea of what is in this package, and I'm so excited if I am correct. As always, Nightworms is a horror-themed book subscription box. You usually get 2 to 3 horror books every single month. Sometimes you get reprintings of books that have gone out of print, exclusive printings, brand new hardcovers. A lot of times you get book plates, and then also you'll get like a little goodie bag with like stickers and like a coffee or a tea in it. Nightworms is my favorite subscription package. It retails for $39.99 a month with shipping and handling. It comes out to about $44 and change, though I believe they are raising their prices. They did send me an email notifying me that for the October box, the subscription price will increase. I am not 100% sure off the top of my head what that increase is, but it was only just a couple of dollars, and that really doesn't mean anything to me because I'm going to keep buying the box anyway. I actually think that I've been saying the price of this box incorrectly since I subscribed to it. I'm fairly certain it was like $34.99 plus shipping and handling, which brought it up to like $44 and change, and I think now it's going to be about $39 plus shipping and handling. Not 100% sure. The email they sent me kind of confused me, but regardless, let's get into this box. Also, these are some of my favorite pajamas ever. They are from the Target Halloween collection last year. Every year Target has some really nice, like traditional kind of like button-down PJs, but they didn't have any this year. I found some at Kohl's instead, so I got on the Kohl's bandwagon this time. But yeah, these are Target Halloween pajamas, and I absolutely love them. Okay, so we have opened it up. This box will have 2 new books in it. I know that from their little hints that they put online at the beginning of every month, but let's start with this goodie bag. So we get a little tree right here. Cute. Feels very thematic to what I think is in here. So our theme this month for September 2021 is Out for Blood. As always, we do get their custom-made theme bookmarks. I love these bookmarks. They're so cute, and now I just collect them. And it says that this collection is featuring Lisa Quigley and Stephen Graham Jones. All right, then. Oh! We get some Moonstruck Portland, Oregon hot chocolate in milky horchata cocoa. They have sent me multiple packs from Moonstruck, and I adore their hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is like one of my favorite things in the winter, and whenever we get hot chocolate, I'm so excited. And I really, really, really love this company. I've gotten, I think, 2 other packages from them, all different flavors, and I have loved all of the flavors. So I'm super, super excited for this. Okay, then we get a little sticker of 2 kids looking at a little cabin in the woods, it looks like. We get a Nightworms sticker. We get 2 book plates, and here's a little hint of what the book might be, and it means I was very correct in what I thought it was going to be. We get our little spoiler card. On the back of the spoiler card, it says True Born Design, and they make stickers and bookmarks. You get a little 10% off promo code. And then we get over here, it says Queen of No Tomorrows, which is a Hazeland novel. And this looks like a little ad for an upcoming graphic novel or novel, I don't know. But that was our goodie bag. Okay, so let's start off with the book that I'm 100% sure now is in here, and that is My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. Now, I will be honest. Had I not already read this book and I got this, I feel like I might have been a little disappointed because, as many of you know, I am not a huge fan of Stephen Graham Jones. I read The Only Good Indians, I read Mongrels, I've read Night of the Mannequins, and I just liked all of those books. But I reached out on NetGalley back in the winter of 2021 and asked for an ARC of My Heart is a Chainsaw. I just kind of blindly went for it. Didn't think they were going to say yes, and they did. So I read this book back in February. If you have seen my spoiler-free review, which I will link up above, this is a 5-star read for me. Which means that this book really impressed me, because I honestly went into this novel thinking I was going to absolutely hate it, but I felt very compelled to read it because of the subject matter primarily, and because it was such a hot topic book leading up to its release. I adored this book. I am so happy that I have it. They did send me an EARC. I was planning on purchasing the book with my own money regardless, because I loved it so much. So the fact that I was able to get it in my Nightworms and a signed book plate for it just makes my whole day. So let me read to you guys what this book is about, just in case you have not heard of it. You won't find a more hardcore 80s slasher film fan than high school senior Jade Daniels. And you won't find a place less supportive of girls who wear torn t-shirts and too much eyeliner than Proof Rock. Nestled 8,000 feet up a mountain in Idaho alongside Indian Lake, home to both Camp Blood, site of a massacre 50 years ago, and as of this summer, Terra Nova, a second home celebrity Camelot being carved out of a national forest. That's not the only thing that's getting carved up, though. This, Jade knows, is the start of a slasher. But what kind? Who's wearing the mask? Jade's got an encyclopedic recall of every horror movie on the shelf, but will that help her survive? Can she get a final girl trained enough to stop all of this from happening? Does she even want to? Isn't a slasher exactly what her hometown deserves? This new novel by New York Times bestselling author of The Only Good Indian, Stephen Graham Jones, called One of Our Most Talented Living Writers by Tommy Orange, explores the changing landscape of the West through his distinct voice of sharp humor and prophetic violence. Go up the mountain to Proof Rock. See if you've got what it takes. See if your heart, too, might be a chainsaw. That description also doesn't even talk about, like, just how much of a love letter this is to horror and horror films as an entire genre. I love this. You can read how much Stephen Graham Jones adores horror, 80s slasher films, how they just basically have paved the way for who he is as a horror content creator today. And I love the style of this. It is told through a traditional narrative, so it isn't going to be jumping timelines the way that things like Mongrels or The Only Good Indians does. It's a very straightforward story. However, it's got this kind of like almost like an epistolary thing going on, where Jade, instead of writing letters, is writing essays on the history of horror that kind of break up the chapters and give you a very in-depth perspective on where Jade is coming from on certain topics. And I loved that style. I loved how much attention to detail Stephen Graham Jones paid to paying tribute to the slasher genre. And look, if you were disappointed as I was in Final Girl Support Group, pick this one up, because this does what Grady Hendrix wanted to do. This is absolutely brilliant, and I can't recommend this book enough. Okay, now that I've talked everyone's ears off, let's see what the final book is. Oh, I was so wrong. So this is not the book that I thought it was going to be. But I'm very excited because this cover is stunning. And this is The Forest by Lisa Quigley. Look at this. Look at that green. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Let's see what it says. Everyone in Edgewood believes their annual ties at the fall festival are what purchase Edgewood's safety. But as Faye and her husband prepare to take over as town stewards, a long tradition carried out by her family for generations, they learn the terrible truth. In order to guarantee the town's safety, the forest demands an unthinkable sacrifice. In the midst of everything, Faye is secretly battling debilitating postpartum anxiety that makes her all the more terrified to leave the safe cocoon of her enchanted town. When everyone turns against her, including her own husband, Faye is forced to flee with her infant son into the forest. She must face whatever lurks there, and perhaps most frightening of all, the dark torments of her own mind. This is by Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. This sounds so autumny and Halloween-y and like just right up my alley, like fall festival in a small, mysterious town with this cover in the woods. Yes. Oh my god, I have like most of my October TBR kind of set up. This, I think, just got added to it. This sounds amazing. Oh, I'm actually really happy it wasn't the book that I thought it was going to be. I kind of deduced it from the fact that it was Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing and the artwork on here, but it isn't, and I'm very, very excited. Now, I will say I'm fairly certain I know what's coming in next month's box. They teased a little bit about it, and it actually is a book that I got a physical ARC copy of that I'm actually reading right now, and I will have a review up on soon once I finish it. But that doesn't bother me. When I get ARCs, especially if it's a book that I really, really like, I do tend to want to go out and buy the physical copy for myself to give the author my own monetary support. So getting repeats of stuff like that doesn't bother me. And if I'm correct, maybe I'll do a giveaway. I don't know. We'll see. But as always, Nightworms has just greatly, greatly impressed me. Let's go through the spoiler card. So we get one of this, I think, is going to be in my top 10 books of 2021. I can already feel it. So we get one of my favorite reads of the year so far, My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones, with a signed book plate. We get The Forest by Lisa Quigley, also with a signed book plate. I am very excited for this book. Then we get the Out for Blood bookmark. Here we go. The Horchata Hot Chocolate. The Nightworms logo sticker, and the Murderous Intent sticker. Oh, wow, I got that sticker so wrong. I'm like 2 kids in a cabin, and it's called Murderous Intent. I definitely did that wrong. Anyways, that is our Nightworms box for the month of September 2021. I'm very excited. Nightworms does not fail. I get so excited when I get my Nightworms packages every single month. I do think, unfortunately, next month might only have 1 book. I think they might include a graphic novel. So the last time they did a comic book, I wasn't thrilled with it. It was the only Nightworms box I haven't been thrilled with. So we'll see how that goes. But it's also the October box. They are a horror box, so it could be really, really awesome at the same time. I never want to doubt my Nightworms. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I post every Monday and Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. And if you enjoy these videos, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.